Hey guys, and welcome to Sunday. We just got back from church. We're gonna eat like a mini meal kind of thing. We're not gonna eat dinner until later. Giselle wants to do a live stream for a little while on my computer. She's gonna do that. I'm gonna read for a little bit. But we did take these cupcakes to our class today because we had a bunch of them, and they ate a few of them. We still have some left, unfortunately. Which means I'm going to have to eat them. But I've been doing pretty good with eating well. Most of what I've been eating has been most of the bad stuff that I've been eating over the past few days has been these cupcakes. But I'm doing my best to not eat too many of them. Evident by the fact that we still had enough to take to our class. I'm very proud of myself that I did not eat all of them. And Giselle looks so comfy today.
I was really lazy today. Long sleeve shirt, long skirt because I didn't shave my legs, and flats. Yeah, that I've already removed. Today I was just like, what's the fastest thing I can get dressed in? Black skirt, okay, any shirt, okay, shoes, okay, let's go. It took about 20 seconds to get dressed. It was great.
And many hours later, we are eating once again. We didn't show you before. We had pasta with Rhodes sauce, which is a little bit of stuff, just kind of like a snack to hold us over. And now it's like almost 10 o'clock, and we're finally eating dinner. Giselle made like chicken and peppers that we're gonna eat with rice on tortillas that we made yesterday. Was it yesterday? I think so. Giselle did another live stream for several hours.
Yeah, it was kind of a disaster, but thanks for sticking with me, guys.
People who watched, I'm sure, enjoyed it. But she's gonna end up having to do over a lot of the stuff she did. I just kind of like flipped up that thing. She ended up having to do a lot over, or will have to do a lot over, right?
Yeah, it was frustrating, but oh well.
It's a video game. It's okay.
Yeah, it's not a huge deal. It was just annoying. I'm like, I played 3 days, which should take about an hour, in about 2.5 hours. So that gives you an idea of how the day went.
Well, we're gonna sit here and enjoy dinner. There's lots of peppers. You put there's orange and yellow pepper. There's chicken. I guess that's it. But it sounds good. It smells good, honestly. And I'm working on doing a couple reviews right now. I finished like 2 books in the past few days, and I want to do reviews of both of them. Lincoln Lombardo is going to be a very difficult book to review. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do it. I'm going to try. So right now I'm sitting down with my thoughts, trying to write out some thoughts and figure out and organize them, because it's all just kind of a jumbly mess of what I feel. So we'll see what happens. And also, I just realized, I was looking at the comments on the vlog for the past vlogs that I've been posting, and the author of Kings of the Wild, which I opened on this channel, opened on here a few days ago on Thursday, and then showed in a haul yesterday. The author commented on our vlog and left a really nice comment, just very encouraging comment about being a writer and hoping that just like his dreams have come true, hopefully mine will come true at some point in the future. And just that hearing me talk about his book made my day, and that made my day. Hearing that, it made his day, so it makes me very happy. I'm really excited to read the book. I'm probably not going to be able to start it until like Tuesday, which is the day it comes out, unfortunately. But I'll get a review up of it soon enough. So earlier I was talking to some people from church, and they were talking about, well, one of the people we know at church, she's going to California soon to be with her daughter. She's about to have a baby, and there's going to be like a C-section, apparently. They already know this. And then this other guy that we were talking with, he was saying that his wife, all of his children have been C-sections, and they started describing C-sections in detail, and it made me never want to have kids ever, or never make Giselle go through that ever. And it made me kind of lightheaded a little bit just to hear them talk about it. I'm a very squeamish person. I don't think I've ever really talked about this on the vlog before or mentioned it, but it made me realize just how squeamish I am. They were talking about the process of it and what they do and their experience with it. Oh my God. I think I was that as well, a C-section baby or whatever, and I just can't even imagine. I really don't want Giselle to have to go through that, and I don't think she wants to either. But it made me so lightheaded and queasy, and I literally felt like I was about to throw up and faint at the same time. and I couldn't really speak very well. I was in a situation where I could necessarily leave the conversation, and I felt bad being like, can you please stop talking about this? But I'm a very squeamish person, just so you know. And Giselle thought that was really funny when I told her about it later.
I feel so bad for Christopher. I am not allowed to talk about any period stuff to Christopher in detail at all because he's just like, blood, ew, ah, ooh.
I'm not like, blood, ew. I'm just like, blood, ugh.
Yeah, so it's like, he doesn't mind me talking about, like, how I feel and stuff, like, when I'm, like, feeling crappy from things, but he doesn't, like, actually hearing about stuff.
I'm sorry if that's too much information or anything. I don't know. I don't know how you guys will feel about hearing this kind of stuff, but it just made me very queasy to hear them talk about. It's not just that. It's just blood in general. And it took me a long time. We watched the show Bones. I have to like look away from the screen when they're doing really bad stuff. But then I started noticing more and more that it was very fake. Like it's fake, so like I can deal with the fake stuff a lot better, obviously, than anything real. So when it's fake stuff, I'm fine. Usually, I've gotten much better. Even when I first started watching Bones, when she first showed it to me, I couldn't stand it. I had to look away. But now I've gotten used to it. But real life stuff, I still can't handle at all.
I also used to be more squeamish, but I've gotten better as I've gotten older. I guess in the past like few years especially,
Yeah.
I've gotten less squeamish because stuff used to really freak me out as well. But now I'm kind of just like, okay, rip his intestines out, it's fine, whatever.
In TV shows.
I mean, in like,
not in real life.
in like, yeah, not in real life. Like in books and stuff, like descriptions of that used to like completely gross me out. I'm just like, whatever now. But Chris and I were talking, and it's like when we do have children eventually, he's not gonna be able to like look at all. He's gonna have to like look at me in the face the whole time.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he'll fight. And so I told him he'll be holding onto my hand, and then I'll have somebody else in there holding on to Christopher in case he falls over.
On that note, here is our lovely burritos.
It's more like a soft-shelled taco.
I mean, well, no, it's like a fajita.
Yeah.
It's chicken fajita, basically. Okay. So it's bedtime now. We need to go to sleep. Both got work in the morning at 9, so we're gonna sleep. Totally forgot to mention it earlier, but we didn't get a chance to work on our bookshelf tour all this morning. Unfortunately, we both woke up a little bit later than we would have liked to, and we had other stuff that we wanted to do this morning, so we weren't able to spend any time on it. But Giselle's schedule next weekend should allow for a pretty decent amount of filming for the bookshelf tour. So at least I think I'm going to try to work on the bits we've already filmed and put those together sometime this week, so that's all done. And then next weekend we'll really try to get into the rest of this. The rest of the living room shouldn't take very long at all. Those first few shelves took a long time because of the different cubes that the shelves have, all those different sections and stuff, having to move the camera a bunch of times. We're starting to work out how we want to do the rest of these shelves, and it should take a lot less time for each of them. And then the new kitchen shelves slash the bedroom also hopefully won't take too long, but they might end up taking a little while. But hopefully next weekend we'll get a big chunk done. Anyway, I think that's about it for today. We're going to go to sleep, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.